D-1 as it's been termed.
Yep.
The Vultures take on the Bruins. Burgundy against gold. We have the speedy Ben McMahon on one side and the elusive Gab Wiseman on the other side. Iggy, what are your thoughts heading into the game?
Yeah, that's a matchup I really want to see, especially Gab Wiseman rushing Ben McMahon. That's one of the things I'm really interested in seeing tonight, see how that unfolds. I might give the edge to Ben McMahon there.
Well, because Gab Wiseman's an elite rusher, but there's not a human on earth that can rush Ben McMahon.
Yeah,
It just can't be done.
Exactly, so that's why I give the slight edge to Ben McMahon there.
Interestingly, these are two teams that came up through the Division D bracket. There were two teams that I thought had excellent seasons, but had some flaws, but they managed to work around them. Vultures have not lost since week 1.
Yeah,
Bruins
to you.
Yeah, I know. Surprisingly, right?
Right.
But Bruins, on the other hand, they were sort of, had their moments late this season where they kind of faltered a little bit, but they picked it up for the playoffs, of course. And they have a stellar defense with, of course, the brilliant line and skills of Gab Wiseman.
And Louis Bégin. Really tough to throw over him. He has hops ability to be able to deflect balls and, even get some turnovers, one-handed catches.
Yeah, they're really talented, of course. And the thing I always say about the Bruins defense is you really can't go over the top on them.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to see whether Ben McMahon is disciplined enough to continuously run when they give him the field. When he beats Gab Wiseman, take the short passes, hit the intermediate routes. The short passes are going to be tough because Nelson Pereira, for example, he's one of the most aggressive defenders in the entire division.
Yeah.
And he can cause some problems if Ben McMahon isn't careful, so we'll have to see how that unfolds.
Yeah, so I actually played both of these teams in the regular season in Division D. What I noticed from the Bruins, the slot DBs, very aggressive, like you said, but against the Vultures, Ben McMahon is willing to take the 10-yard hook on the sideline.
Let's hope.
Yeah, so
the one criticism I've had of Ben McMahon is he doesn't always use his wide receivers. He uses his slots and his snapper offense. So that's, of course, been adjusted somewhat through the season.
Yeah.
I hope that he's confident enough in them in the biggest moment in the Vultures season. Vultures, of course, beat Top Season on the way here. They were a familiar bunch. This was one big team at one point.
Yeah, exactly. The friends going at it, and the Vultures came out on top.
Absolutely. As for Bruins, both of these teams are teams that started in low division, in Division E, Division 6.
True.
Bruins, of course, have made additions. You mentioned Gab Wiseman. You mentioned Louis Bégin. But Zach Zwern, Division 1 stalwart, basically, right?
Yeah. He's probably the best player on the field today, apart from the quarterbacks. Probably the best natural receiver with pass catching ability in terms is what I'm trying to say as I'm stumbling and bumbling.
Apparently, you are trying to say it. To be fair,
I'm trying to say it. It's just
not.
It's just not coming out. Yeah,
it's getting there.
But I think all to say,
I support you.
He's the best player on the field.
Absolutely. I love the picture of him. We've added a photo element to our FPF coverage. There's a picture of Zach Zwern catching, which is probably a 3-yard hook, but he's like flexing and his bicep ripping right out of his skin.
Just looking for a flex picture there.
I played against Zach Zwern in fantasy football today. He
do you know how
my ass ragged.
Oh, he already beat you.
Yeah, I'm not even checking.
Okay.
I think I'm going to delete the app for a couple days. I'll come back to it for waivers. So Zach, we're looking for 2 wins today.
Yeah.
2 wins. So just for that, I'm picking Vultures because the hell with him.
This might be just a slight more important than the fantasy matchup.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We returned to Lachine after years and years and years of doing the finals at Brossard. They've been kind enough to host us here.
Yeah.
It's been a great day so far. You're in hour 3 with me.
I am. It's awesome. It's
right.
I was gonna swear, but I'm loving it. What do you think though in terms of the switch from Brossard back to Lachine?
So Brossard obviously has its advantages, and we're just used to setting up there.
Right.
I do kind of like this vantage point. It's really high up. Really get to see the play develop. The only thing, of course, is the near sideline is very difficult for us. So if we do miss a call, we do apologize in advance.
Especially, exactly what you're trying to say is back of the end zone, where the Bruins are standing right now. If you see them on live on air,
you see us live on air again. You can see that in the screen, Iggy.
That's number 2. You can call me. Yeah, well, all right, number 2. Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, exactly. It's
right.
okay. It's a lot for your first time. There's a lot of things happening.
There's like 6 cameras.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Captains, how you doing, guys?
Oh, man, how you doing?
The captains are meeting with the referees, and we'll tune in for a moment.
So, man, how's it going?
Hey, good game.
How's it going? All right, awesome. So, congratulations, first and foremost. being here. It's my understanding that you guys have the better record.
Yes.
I just want to let you know a couple of the rules. So basically, there's instant replay. It's not your first rodeo, so you know that you get instant replay on sacks, on completed passes, and on, let me just double check here, third one.
Touchdowns.
TDs, exactly. So your instant replay request has to be successful for you to get another one. All right? It doesn't affect your timeouts or anything like that. So
Reviewed up there?
it is reviewed up there. Those guys up there.
If it's inconclusive, do we still get another one?
If it's inconclusive, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's inconclusive, you do get another one. All right? Pockets, jewelry. I mean, you guys know the rules there, so let's get that done quick.
Yep.
Any questions other than that?
No.
All right.
Defense.
Defense to start. All right.
Yeah, good game,
All
man.
right.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah, good game, guys. Let's go.
Offense!
Whoops. All right, guys. Let's get it done.
Lead referee Taram Rakic giving all the information.
Hold on, let me turn off my mic.
She still has her mic on.
Yeah.
It's off now. As we heard her discussing that with us, she takes the field with her crew that includes Rehan Sarwar and Theo Ojea. Captain Zach Swern was up there with Ben McMahon
Electing
as
to
they
start
made
on
the decisions on
defense.
how to start the game.
Yep.
And Vultures will start with the ball.
Yep.
It's two teams in a row we believe chose to start with the ball to start the game.
No, Zach
Bruins
Swern.
were high seed, my mistake,
Yes,
my
correct. So Zach Swern decided to start on defense.
Yeah, as most teams tend
Yeah.
to in FPF, and
Yeah.
it's exactly what we expect. Louis Beijing lining up deep. We met lining up on one side of the field. Zach Swern lining up on the
Yeah.
other side.
Are we going to see all hooks here from Vulture's first play?
I don't think so. I think we'll see some crossing patterns right away.
No,
from
I'm
Ben McMahon.
going all hooks.
All right, let's see. You've been right once before. Oh, crossing action. There we go. Anthony Drysdale with the
he's
catch.
fast. Yeah,
Oh, sorry, James Drysdale with the catch.
James, incredibly fast. I already knew that, but just seeing it from here, even on field, that must be look and feel even faster.
And you're doing that in the face of those aggressive flat defenders that we
Mhm,
talked about at the
mhm.
start of the game. James Drysdale, he was the All-Star snapper for Division D.
Yes, he was. Great season. If I'm not mistaken, about 600 yards receiving.
566, but he did have 15 touchdowns
Wow.
on 52 catches.
Crazy.
Yeah, a lot of guys don't use their
Well,
snappers to score touchdowns, but to move chains.
Not set.
And the chains won't be moved on this play, of course, because the referees needed to reset.
Yeah, they were not whistled in.
Yeah. Kevin Donnett returns the ball to the snapper, and it looks like they're running the same play. Quick out. Ben McMahon takes off. Jesus.
Unbelievable.
What do you do? What do you do?
I'm like, I know it's coming, and I'm still speechless.
It's also that he takes so many steps.
Yeah.
His legs are moving so fast.
It's insane. Wow. Incredible. As his offensive now rating is at 72.8 as a quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely. Ben McMahon, of course, even as a thrower, he's very successful this season. 115.4 QBR. He ran 20 times heading into this game in the playoffs for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns as well. So you look at the receiving numbers on Vultures, and it's like, well, they scored some touchdowns. There's not a ton of yards, but he gets so many of those yards on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what they do here on first down.
Trips right, ball pitched out quickly, and it is caught.
I believe
the flat.
Tremon Salmon.
Absolutely, Tremon Salmon. He makes the catch. Sorry, Tremaine Salmon. My mistake. He
Thank you.
catches the ball in the flat, heading towards the sideline line. Just really, really good rapport
easy.
with his quarterback.
Yeah, easy concept there. Just, hit your guy on the quick out, gain some yards. Just get into the feeling of the game.
Ben McMahon's got to be careful, though, because, again, the
Uh-huh.
Bruins will start to jump that.
Sure.
That is their specialty on defense.
Right.
And he ran that, of course, in the face of Jarek Hubertus, who has been very good as that flat defender on the opposite side of Nelson Pereira. The ball in Ben McMahon's hands. He's going to take
He's
off,
running.
and he's going to do that thing.
Is he getting a touchdown?
No.
Oh.
Diving tackle by Louis Beijing. Maybe the only guy who can run with Ben McMahon on the
Yeah,
field.
keep up with him. That's you're absolutely
Or
right
at
there.
least attempt to keep up.
Yeah,
At the very
and
least.
make a diving tackle. Yeah, would be only I'm gonna say only Louis Beijing can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Great tackle. Louis Beijing, known as a receiver, but he's been an exceptional defender, not just this season, but in general in FPF. He continuously makes plays for them. He had 5 interceptions, and 2 of them brought back for touchdowns because of an amazing speed like we talked about.
Yeah.
But now Ben McMahon is in the red zone, just outside the red zone, it looks like. So we'll see. He can still use that mobility inside the pocket. Ball delivered to the back of the end zone, and it was almost intercepted by Louis Beijing.
Yeah, that
Dangerous ball.
was a little behind his snapper James
James Drysdale.
Yeah, there's 2 Drysdales.
2
on the team.
Drysdales, 2 McMahons, and 1 Vultures.
Yeah, a little confusing there with the family family going through the team. Just a little behind James Drysdale, the snapper.
Yeah, they huddle up. I'd like to see something where they get Kevin Donnett free on either like a smash out or a drag across. He's so fast.
Yeah. Let's see what Gab Wiseman can limit McMahon here.
Gab Wiseman coming in, taking away that throwing window right away. Ben McMahon's
Unbelievable.
moving, buying time. Nelson Pereira stepping up as well. Ball thrown to the front of the end
Touchdown.
zone. In and a touchdown. I'll have what she's having. Touchdown at the front of the end zone.
I believe that's Chris Cole Antonio.
Chris Cole Antonio. Absolutely. Great catch. He's a guy who came along later on in the season.
Yeah.
And it's a touchdown in front of the end zone. Ben McMahon, that mobility is
That
nonsense. He did that against one of the best rushers in FPF.
In FPF. I absolutely agree with you there. Just incredible ability to get away from the rusher.
Drysdale sets the ball. Gets the ball to Ben McMahon. Ben McMahon catches the ball, throws the ball back in the end zone.
Ooh.
It is incomplete.
Mark Farley couldn't get that. It was a little too high, thrown over. But they are up 6-0 here.
Ben McMahon takes the snap closer than any quarterback.
Oh, you noticed that?
Yeah, he's really close. He's it's 5 yards.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
stretches the definition of 5
Oh,
yards.
okay.
there.
He takes a step forward.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
know what? If you're that quick, why wouldn't
Get
you?
the ball in your hands
Exactly.
quicker. Yeah.
Get the ball quicker, and then you could do all sorts of damage.
Absolutely.
He's an absolute weapon on the field. But now Gab Wiseman leads one of the most proficient offenses I've ever seen out onto the field.
All hooks.
In base, he runs. It looks like it's gonna be all hooks. He delivers to the outside. He does a little hip shake, and Zach Zwirn
A little-
shoves out of bounds.
Yeah.
And it takes a little bit of effort to shove Zach Zwirn.
Yeah, you said it
He's got
before.
that bicep, right?
Yeah, he's got that muscle.
But it's that one bicep, from just unique
Just working out
sort of
one
form
arm.
exercise. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would do that, but it would be one arm. Now on second down.
Play was quickly called. Let's see what it is.
Yeah.
I'm
That's the
curious.
Gab Wiseman, though. He knows these guys so well. He can call the plays
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And the ball,
Oh.
dropped by Jarek Hubertoise. We talked about the great play he's made. I'm going to get his name wrong several times during the broadcast.
So will I. Absolutely.
So, you know what? I'm sorry in advance, Jarek. But maybe you should catch the ball next time and I'll get your name right.
Yeah, they what I saw there was a slot doing a simple 5-yard hook and the slant underneath.
It was the same play Ben McMahon called the first play of the game.
Yes.
The exact same play.
Yeah.
This time Bruins running it. It's hooks with slants unders, with two slants under, one from the snap, one from the wide.
Do we see a
very smart play design,
Yeah.
and it was open, to be fair.
Do we see a 4-1 lineup here from the
Looks
Vultures?
like a 3rd and 1. Kevin Donnett dropping deep.
Ooh.
Wiseman doesn't run the same way Ben McMahon does, but man, is it effective. But he's quickly deflagged by the aforementioned Ben McMahon.
Yeah.
Interesting look, Kevin Donnett cheating to the strong side where we see Zach Zwirn and Louis Bégin. I wonder if Wiseman saw that and is going to overload on the left-hand side.
Right, yeah. We'll see that throughout the game. James Drysdale rushing here. He's really fast. Gab Wiseman has that hip move that he's so famous known.
The ball snap, delivered quickly over the middle. It's caught.
Ooh.
It is caught by Jerry Wesky, and a great catch as he gets the first down, as called by referee Rehan Sarwar.
Yeah, nice little just quick play to get the first down. First of many, I believe, for him.
Yeah, he's a big target. He's got solid hands, and he's more elusive than you'd think.
Mm-hmm.
So really happy to see him get involved early in the game. Gab Wiseman communicating the first down play to his offense as they get set to take the field. Gab Wiseman scans, looking to his right, to his strong side, as he sees the defender back off Zach Zwirn, but he looks to his left and comes back to his right, delivers that hook in front of said defender to Zach Zwirn. You can't show your defense to Gab Wiseman.
No, absolutely not. And
If I saw it, Gab Wiseman, he's smarter than me, so guaranteed he saw it.
absolutely. And there, you know what? Ben McMahon actually going to criticize his defensive coverage there, covering grass, covering turf, not covering anyone, just looking at Gab Wiseman. He burned him there.
Well, he released the slot receiver, but didn't cut to the outside. Especially knowing that we all saw the defender on the right-hand side drop so quickly. Zach Zwirn making the catch in front of him, and now Gab Wiseman leads his offense back out again. He gets a snap, looking right over the middle, moving to his right, delivers back over the middle, and Wascu makes the second catch on the drive for the day. He's not one of the more well-known targets
No,
for
he's
him, but
not.
a really reliable target for the Bruins.
Yeah, and looks like he's about 2 yards short of the first down. I believe they can still get a first here.
Yeah, it's third down and short, I believe.
Yeah,
Or did they get the
about
first
2.
in the previous down?
3rd and 2. No, it's 3rd and 2.
Just short, huh?
Yeah.
Good spot for the Vultures defense. Vultures defense been good at getting to the ball, but not good at covering the receivers per se. They all do seem to be watching Gab Wiseman's eyes.
Yeah.
But Gab Wiseman's so good at moving defenders.
Yeah, with his eyes, exactly. Yeah.
He gets a snap on third down, moving to his right. He throws the ball quickly to Zach Swern, and it is a touchdown. Nice boys, don't kiss like that. It is a touchdown to Zach Swern.
Yeah, they make it look easy. Just a quick slant underneath. Yeah, made a nice little move just to get around that last defender to get it in for the touchdown. As we see the replay here.
We've seen teams run sort of like that pitch concept.
Yeah.
It's basically that where you
Pretty
have
much.
the drag and the route over top in case they all jump the drag.
Yeah.
Gab Wiseman, again, there's not somebody who can execute to that level for an entire game the way Gab Wiseman does. If he makes a mistake this game, I'd be very surprised. Now going for one. Wiseman gets a snap from Wesky. He moves to his right, throws to the back of the end zone, and just out of the reach of Zach Swern.
Yeah.
A little miscommunication between receiver and quarterback.
Actually, yeah, just a little bit. I'm surprised by that. You normally see them connect on that back of the end zone play. Just short.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a 6-6, nice 6-6 tie game here with 12 minutes, 20 seconds, clock running.
Yeah, and now Ben McMahon leads his offense back on as Burgundy gets the ball back. Drysdale sets, delivers the ball to McMahon. McMahon pumps right, goes. He's just gonna take off again.
Unbelievable.
I thought he was sacked. Gets the sideline instead.
I think Gab Wiseman thought he sacked him too.
Yeah.
And then it's 1 or 2 steps that you think you're there, 1 or 2 steps, and he's gone.
It's just the acceleration,
The
It's not even top
explosiveness,
speed.
yeah.
It's how quickly you can get there.
It's literally, sometimes it's hard to remember what the acceleration versus speed.
Mhm.
It's that elusiveness and acceleration that makes Ben McMahon one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in all of Division D.
Absolutely, it's truly impressive. It's amazing. It's honestly amazing to watch.
It is. It's
Because he's got a great arm too, right? So it's his ability to do both. that
and
really
he's
is
worked
something.
on that throughout this season in particular, and here he is.
Ball snap, looking to his left. It's that play again that we saw early in the game. McMahon throwing over the top. It is caught. It is caught.
Yeah, Mark Farley.
Absolutely, Mark Farley, great catch there. We saw it for a moment. Cole Antonio looked like he was going to reach for
Yeah.
it. Decided to let it go.
Yeah.
That's teammates understanding the play concept.
Understanding that the ball's not intended for him. Mark Farley, could have gotten up, but bit of a maybe 200 pounds that he has to 200 plus pounds that he has to get up. Didn't feel like it.
Yeah, you know what?
He might
made a
have
catch.
He might have to though. It's the finals. Get up and try and get some extra yards.
Mark Farley had 22 catches during the season, 157 yards, 6 touchdowns. Quietly became more and more involved with the offense as the season went on. Ben McMahon gets a snap. Double rush. Tries to split them. He had both wides open on short hooks on the outside.
Well, I think he was very surprised with that from the double rush there.
It surprises me that he's surprised by the fact that they're going to try double rush on him. You need to punish a team for doing double rush.
Absolutely, because like you said, there were 2 guys open on the play. He didn't expect it, and maybe he should have.
Yeah, you got 4 guys covering 5. At best, they're either going to run a box defense or a 3-1. So one of your short receivers should be open. In that case, it was a bit of a box set by Bruins, allowing the wides to get open, but it didn't matter. Ben McMahon got sacked as he gets a snap, moving to his right, buying time. Farley gets the catch, and he's quickly deflagged by Jarek Hubertoise. And it's a first down.
It is a first down. Nice play again by Mark Farley there.
He's just learning how to involve himself in the offense, really understanding the spots, where to be at, how to work with a mobile quarterback like Ben McMahon. He's been impressive today.
And you know what? Based on his stats, and I played against him, like I said, not a ton of yards, but a big red zone target for Ben McMahon. So let's see if he's utilized here.
We'll see. Ben McMahon sets his offense again, lining up super close to the snapper, like we talked about. Drysdale gets the snap, double rush. Come on, you can't see it. There we go. Colin Antonio gets the catch. Come on, Ben. There you go.
It's a touchdown.
It's a touchdown. It's in.
It is in.
My goodness, you had me at hello. Beautiful catch. Beautiful touchdown. And now the Vultures going up a score over the Bruins.
Yeah, that's some bad tackling.
Yeah.
Because we all thought, as
Well,
we see
again,
the
we have
replay
no
here.
angle.
Yeah, we have a bad angle, but the replay is being shown here.
Yeah.
Man, that's just bad
Oh,
tackling.
he had the flags on. There's nothing to defend there. As the Vultures ready to take their convert. As McMahon takes a snap, looks over the middle.
Oh.
Farley gets some contact, but is decided to be clean. Nelson Pereira, great play.
Yeah, that's I guess that's the limit of contact that these set of referees are gonna call.
Well, that's just the tone for the game. Right?
So exactly. So let's see if they're consistent there. Something to watch out for in terms of the referees.
I think it's a game that's so far been under control. Both teams seem to be playing within themselves. So I don't think there was a need for a referee to get involved.
Nope.
Good non-call in my opinion.
Yep.
Gab Wiseman leads his offense out there. He's 1 for 1 in terms of his drives. We'll see how he handles this second drive of the game.
They should not be snapping the ball. They're not whistled in.
Yeah, and Gary McMahon shading over the snapper. The ball thrown to Louis Bégin.
Oh,
wow,
missed.
great ad-libbing by
They're
Gab
calling-
Wiseman,
they're-
but it's a flag guard.
Yeah, they're calling a flag guard on Louis.
I mean, it looked like a flag guard. It was a flag guard.
Where's the spot here? We have flag guard. Yellow. After yards? After yards are gained. Going back 5.
So it's a first down.
So it is a first down,
First down.
-5. Bruins already set out for their play.
I love that about them. They know what they're
Yes.
going to do. They get out there and they run the play.
You love it because it's similar to your playing
Yeah, it's
style.
nonstop.
So
Foot down
of
to the
course you love
gas
it.
all the time.
Yeah, for sure. You want to break records
Yeah.
in terms of passing yards and
Yards,
receiving
attempts,
Yeah,
completions.
yeah.
And then Gab Wiseman does a lot of that same concept. Ball thrown out quickly. It is caught. And the receiver goes to the ground and brings it in. Great catch, though.
Yeah, actually, there they ran the famous triple slants
Mhm.
play that we talked
Do
about.
you understand how it works better now that you see it from
I
top?
love yes, absolutely. What Pease and I are referring to is that we talked about that famous triple slants play. Me as a quarterback, I have a very difficult time reading it because I'm staring down my receivers. You should not be staring at the receivers, apparently.
Stare at the defenders.
Stare at the defenders, see the 2-on-1 matchup, and see who wins it.
Alexandre Stanano won at that time. This time, Gab Wiseman gets a snap. He looks to his right. His snapper's wide open again. And he might break records today as Wascu goes upfield. And I believe he got the first down.
Yeah, Gary
he did.
McMahon missing the tackle there, allowing him to gain another 6 or 7 yards.
Yeah, it's like we talked about off camera. The triple slants play is
Yeah.
a play that seems simple on the front, but it's actually a very nuanced read.
Yeah.
And a guy with the experience of Gab Wiseman, the higher division experience as well,
Yeah.
he's got the skill and the confidence to read it properly. We saw
Absolutely.
that 2 plays ago, and great ad-lib once again to get the ball to the snapper while moving to his right. As he gets ready to get the first down snap, he gets it. He looks to his left
Wide
immediately.
open.
It is caught and deflagged.
Yeah, wide open. They're not afraid. You know what? A lot of teams run all hooks on first down and never run it again. The Bruins are actually a team that will even run it in the red zone.
Yeah.
And they just ran it right there.
Hey, if they're going to give you the yards,
Take it.
Why not?
Yeah,
Absolutely. And
yeah.
the ball thrown to Gary McMahon's receiver, Alexandre Serrano. Gary McMahon being given a task to cover 2 guys, snapper and slot receiver.
Yeah,
Slot receiver won that one.
they're taking advantage of that.
Wiseman gets a snap, looking over the middle, buying time to his right, delivers to Zach Zwern, running that short hook again.
Yeah.
It's his favorite thing to do.
Yep, and he got his 2 feet in. Yeah, not a touchdown at the 1, setting his team up from the short goal line.
And that's a smart play by Gab Wiseman. Nothing in the end zone available. Take what's there.
Yep.
And no one's like, there's not a lot of receivers who can just deny guys undercutting them. Zach Zwern is that guy. His body position, his strength make it so that it's just difficult to get under him.
Yeah, I want to see here. Obviously, strong side is Bégin and Zwern. I'm interested in seeing what happens here.
As the ball gets snapped, moving to that side, smash out to Zach Zwern. It's a touchdown.
Easy.
It's an easy score. If you're a bird, I'm a bird. Touchdown, Zach Zwern.
I'm assuming you're referencing, Vultures, birds. I think
Sure.
I think you have some other references to Vultures
Absolutely.
coming up.
It's rom-com themed. It's
Yes.
I'm married, as people do know. I was with my wife years before that as well.
Uh-huh.
She has had me to watch many a rom-com in my time.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a rom-communist, so to speak.
I thought you were going with the Brooklyn Nine-Nine Vulture theme.
Oh, that would have been good. Didn't think
Yeah.
about that.
Well, I'll try and include
There
it.
we go. That's on you now.
But it is a 12-12 game, going for one. Let's see what Gab Wiseman can do here to convert.
Wiseman gets a snap. He looks over the middle. Now back to his left. He dances around weirdly, throws the ball into coverage,
Very
and nothing
strange.
happened.
And there is a penalty on the field.
For something.
Flag guarding, maybe holding.
Captain Yellow, we had a hold. Thank you. We had a hold. Red. Your convert was unsuccessful, so you can redo your convert. 1 for 2, or which you're going to want to do because it was unsuccessful. All right. So you tell me what you want to do, 1 or 2.
For 1 is from the 1 yard line.
It's a 5-yard penalty, so we're going to go from the 1. If you go for 1, it's going to be from the 1. Yes. 2. All right. We have holding. Red. What's that? Rusher. All right. They're going to go 2 from the 5.
Referee Tarim Rakic
He
explaining.
cannot run. He's still in the red zone.
Explaining
All right,
it's still
thank you.
red zone. And that the Bruins are going 4-2 from the spot of the 1. Of going for 1.
Right. I believe they had a third option to go for 2 from the 7, so he can run. But
Oh, but they took it from inside the red zone.
yeah.
Ball snap. Ball a little over the middle.
Oh.
A little unsafe, but
Wow.
Alexander brings it in.
Big 2-point conversion that they did from the 5 instead of from the 10. There were 2 receivers there,
Yep.
so I don't know if someone didn't run it at the right depth.
2 receivers, 1 defender.
Yeah, I can't think of a Vulture reference there.
No.
No.
Well, step it up.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to go the 2 Cubs one.
Yes,
yeah, I
that's
didn't
clearly
want.
what I was doing.
I didn't want to go there.
Vultures go back onto the field. No stops so far in this game, but Bruins up 14-12. Their efficiency in the red zone showing early in this game as there are 2 minutes remaining. Ben McMahon rolls, and he runs again because, oh my
nasty.
goodness.
That's just nasty.
I thought he had him.
I,
He had him pinned down.
I did not think he would make a cut like that to the back to the sideline.
That's wild.
Unbelievable as we see the replay here. that was crazy.
That is absolutely wild. Ben McMahon, my goodness, man. We've talked about his mobility, obviously,
Yeah.
but the buy-in from his team, that no one's complaining that, hey,
absolutely
you know what, with
not.
you running so much, we don't get as many looks, we don't
If
get
it
as many
works.
balls. It's working. They're in the finals, and you see why.
Let's see how they that you know what that on top of his rushing ability, it changes the nature of the game. He's allowed to take his time on this 2-minute drill.
Yeah, absolutely. Minute and a half left. Ball delivered
Easy.
to James Drysdale.
He ripped his shirt instead of a flag.
The shirt came off more so than the flag, but he's deflagged close to the end zone.
Is that not
Maybe
an
take some
automatic?
time if you're Ben McMahon.
Is that not well? Yes, definitely. Now, is that not a holding penalty? You literally have evidence of holding his shirt.
I mean, so it came off so cleanly. Like, it didn't even slow him down.
That's true. Yeah, you have to be impeded from moving forward. If I'm not,
Next time around, his whole shirt might just come off as he's running. if it's got such terrible integrity.
it would be Herculean efforts. there.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I kind of want to see that now.
We've seen it once before in FPF. Kevin Gauthier, famous for being jacked and then being less jacked. When he's jacked, ripped through his shirt. Ball snap, delivered over the middle. It is caught.
That's a
It is a touchdown. Nobody puts baby in a corner. And a touchdown by Tremaine Salmon.
I'm having salmon for dinner tonight,
Nice.
and he's might have a FPF.
Are you really, or is that just a theory of the mind again?
theory of the
Because
mind?
we don't know what we're having for dinner.
But yeah, I'm still having salmon. I'll order salmon.
There we go.
whatever.
You have to.
Wha-
You have no
yeah,
choice.
now-
You gotta honor Tremaine. That was a great catch. Great route, great catch. And, man, Ben McMahon, he doesn't have the strongest arm, but his ability to deliver in a tight spot
he's
inside the numbers is excellent.
That's where he's improved the most.
Absolutely. He's buying time again because, obviously, the ball's thrown. And, almost picked off by Alexander Sagano.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a 2-point conversion.
Well, but they're
there.
not converting. It's 18-14.
No,
Nobody stopped anybody. And 5 plays for Gab Wiseman, which maybe just the right amount of plays.
Oh, they can score in 3 plays. They did it against us, Kiss My End Zone, when Kiss My End Zone played Bruins earlier in the regular season. So I know they can score in 3 plays. It doesn't take 5, so definitely enough time here for Gab Wiseman.
They chewed through clinkers in their first game. They then beat LSA, where Gab Wiseman went 16 for 18. We've seen that proficiency today. Now he has 5 plays remaining in the half. Vultures showing that 4-1 look, although they do slide out of it. Kevin Donnan
Yeah.
might go side to side. We'll see if they use any trickery, as some flags need to be reset before the play, Iggy.
Yep.
Louis Beijing.
Tucking in his shirts, getting the flags adjusted.
Operator error in that case.
Do we see an all hooks here? I don't like it.
I don't think so.
we
I
might.
think we're going to see him trying to get some yards right off the bat.
Yeah.
And he does that.
Oh yeah, 2 feet in.
Sort of a fly with a intermediate out. Great play call. Perfect ball placement. Only one guy can get there, and that guy was Louis Beijing.
Yeah, for a nice 12-yard gain on the corner. It wasn't. You know what? All corner routes don't have to be to the end zone.
No, not at all.
They, like you said, intermediate 12-yard gain. That's great on the first play. They're on track to score in 3.
We've seen that Anthony Drysdale seems to not want to give up the deep ball to Zach Zwern. So he's leaving early. It's exposing that part of the field.
Yeah.
Again, if I'm seeing it up here, Gab Wiseman seeing
He's
it down there.
definitely seeing it as well. True.
Gab Wiseman now with 4 plays left gets the snap at about half field. He scans. He moves to his right.
Oh, just
Avoids
missed.
the rusher. Pumps. He's going to run. He does that weird hip thing again, and he's out of bounds.
He might have troubles as an older man. He might, have some hip problems.
Yeah, he's one of those that will not be able to have sex in the old age home. It's very unfortunate. I've heard it's the time of your life.
You caught me off. I can't color commentate on that one.
It was more of an off-color comment, I believe,
Yeah.
is what they call it. So
Off-
great
off-
run by Wiseman to the right-hand side.
Off color because you're colorblind.
That's true. That's true. I do see the gold of Bruins.
Okay.
I do see the burgundy of Vultures. Luckily, the 2 colors are not close.
I wondered. I'll probably save it for the halftime speech, but I wonder if we see the same color.
We probably don't.
But we call it the same thing.
Yeah, it's more learned than known.
Yeah, exactly.
As
That's my
the ball's thrown immediately outside to his knees, Zach Swern catches it right at the sideline. Again, that ball placement
Yeah.
with Gab Wiseman
Yeah.
is nonsense.
It's exactly.
How do you defend that?
You can't. It's just a perfect pitch and catch. You can't defend it. You really can't. Unless you're able to break on the ball at the right time, you can't.
Yeah, absolutely. There's 2 plays left, I believe.
Yes, 2.
2 plays left. That gives him 2
More than
chances at the red zone. I like 2 chances at the end zone. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just outside the red zone, so Gab Wiseman can run here.
Yeah, absolutely. Gab Wiseman looking to score here right before the half. It's a big possession. Bruins do get the ball back in the beginning of the second half. Wiseman puts one up at the back of the end zone. It's just too high.
Yeah, a little too. He had the right read.
Yeah.
It was the right read. It was open, back corner of the left end zone, just a little too high.
The balls on our cameraman, Ryan Dobbs Garnett, not moving at all.
No,
Just standing
not
there.
intimidated.
Yeah, 0%. We saw that on the camera there.
Yeah.
And Rayad Sarwar posing for the camera as
Yeah.
well. Not quite the biceps of Zach Swern, though.
No. Last play of the first half.
This is huge because they can go up
Yeah.
by 2 scores at the beginning of the second half if they
One
score
score.
now and score at the beginning of the second half when they get the ball
Yes,
back.
then they would be up 2 scores.
That's the
correct.
thing I'm
Yes.
describing.
Yep.
Gab Wiseman on the last play of the half. Waskey looks to set the snap. He does. Wiseman moving to his right, throwing to the back corner of the end zone.
Oh, he hit his head.
Oh,
He hit his head
there's
really
so
hard.
much stuff that just happened there. And Louis Beijing is down.
He's the
up,
call
though.
is no touchdown.
Oof.
I wonder if the Bruins want to challenge. They're not going to challenge because his feet were out of bounds.
It's a tough call.
Here
tough
we see
call.
the
We can see it
replay.
on the replay here. No, he's out of bounds. Oof.
I'm more concerned about the hit to the head.
He looks okay though. He got up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So happy to see Louis Beijing okay. 18-14 at the half. No minutes left on the clock. There are 22 minutes plus 5 plays remaining. Iggy, the offense of the Bruins has been efficient.
Yeah.
But will not scoring at the end of the half have an impact on this game?
I don't think so.
Because?
Because they're going to score on the first.
There you go. That's a good reason.
Thank you. Because they're going to score on the first possession of the second half.
Absolutely.
They could have taken a greater stranglehold of this game by scoring on that last play. I'm still shook by that hit to the head. Maybe because I got hit to the head this morning on my touch football game. But you see,
That would explain a lot about your broadcast.
Oh, thank you.
I'm kidding. Of course, you're doing a great job for your first time. Vultures, they've been in, a lot of these guys have been in the league for a long time. They've seen a lot of this stuff. If they do allow a score on the first drive, what do they need to do to stay in the game?
They can't. Well, it's not what they should do. It's what they shouldn't do. They shouldn't panic.
Mm-hmm.
They are offensively dominating. They with Ben McMahon being able to rush around, make Gab Wiseman look like a fool. Not many people can do that.
It's literally that one guy.
It's insane. So by that, they shouldn't worry because they are scoring almost on every possession.
Yeah, absolutely. And well, I mean, in terms of full possessions, every team has scored on every possession. It was just the last possession of the drive.
Yeah.
Look, it's hard to score in 5 plays.
Yeah.
The ball placement on that last ball was perfect, Louis Bergeron. Just a hard catch to make with a great play on defense.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? It was a good play on defense because he gave him nothing in terms of getting his feet on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
Really difficult play to make. Louis Bergeron has made that play in the past. I've seen it.
We saw it a couple plays before when he made a catch on the sideline.
Yeah, exactly. On the first play for the 12-yard corner. It was just couldn't come up with it on that one.
Amazed by Gab Wiseman's ball placement so far.
Yeah.
I like this matchup. Like we talked about, these are 2 teams that went into the higher bracket.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there were some more dominant teams that might have given them a hard time, but we see why now. Given, again, the fact that they know they're not the most perfect teams built in FPF, you see how they're able to use their strengths and avoid their weaknesses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that that all starts, at least on the Vulture side, it comes from Ben McMahon. What I'm trying to say is that Ben McMahon, as good as just visually as he is from 2 seasons ago, everyone would be astounded. Oh, wow, he can run. And he could throw 2 seasons ago. You can see the maturity process in terms of
staying on a read, right? Like when it's
he's I don't know how he's doing it, but he's looking to run, still making his reads though, as he's on the move.
As sometimes his back is to the receivers, he still seems to have an eye on them.
So you know what? He's playing more football. I have an interesting story about Ben McMahon. I was driving as an Uber Eats driver, and I just happened to be in LaSalle, and I spotted a guy just practicing with some guys from Vultures. It was Ben McMahon, just on a Friday night, I believe it was. It was a Friday night in the middle of summer, practicing his football skills and quarterbacking, and it's clearly paid off.
We see why the improvement has come. It's been a great game so far.
Yep.
I love to see well-played games, not even just competitive, because we've had some games tonight that were close, but the execution wasn't good.
Yeah, frustrating.
So they're not necessarily good games, they're just close games.
Right.
This is a top-quality game.
Yes, exactly. I don't recall a drop. Maybe if there was just one.
I believe there was one early on.
One, but instead of the 6 or 7.
Jerica Hubertus.
Yes. And instead of the 6 or 7 that we saw in the Division D2 and Division E finals. So yeah, a lot more of a cleaner game, better execution from these two teams, and it looks like the second half is about to start here.
Absolutely, Bruins do take the ball back to start, as Eagle has not yet changed the cameras, but our cameraman is moving anyway. We're ready to start the second half. Eagle, you're not in the right place to start the half. His tough month continues. So Bruins now, what do you think they're starting with?
They shouldn't go all hooks, even though they're determined to use it throughout the game. It shouldn't be here.
They're pretty good at masking it. They very rarely use it on first plays of drives or first plays of the half. For that reason, because they know that a lot of people are looking for it.
Yeah, I would see the triple slant concept. I would like to see that instead.
Yeah. So maybe a nice little ISO read. We'll see, of course, as the second half is set to start. We got 22 minutes on the clock. We got 6 on 6. We got the second half. D-1 coming now. Ball snapped to Wiseman. He looks to his left immediately. It was
double
if not triple slants, double slants.
Yeah.
And a flag comes down as Alexandre Saint-Arnaud takes a needless flag guard. He was surrounded with nowhere to go. He's going to lose 5 yards for nothing.
Flag guard, yellow, 52. Spot here, we're going back 5.
We saw it too, Tara.
I wish I would have a replay because unless my eyes deceive me, he had two hands on the ball doing a spin.
He did the
Not. Oh, he did it with
elbow dip.
the elbow
The elbow
dip.
dip.
Oh, okay.
I recognize it because I
Okay.
do it all the time. It's
When
my favorite.
The one time you rush a
Well,
season.
I meant in the pocket.
Oh, okay.
Gav Wiseman gets the ball on second down. He looks to his right immediately. They collapse this time on that drag to Zach Swern, but he had the out to Louis Beijing. Didn't keep his eyes up. That is
Yeah.
shocking to me because that's usually what Gav Wiseman loves is hitting that second line.
where he executes the most, exactly. You know what? He kind of threw that away. I'm a little surprised it's not intentional grounding. Obviously, there's a receiver right there, but he just threw the ball away because he was going to get sacked.
Yeah, the Bruins got a hot start to the playoffs. They got a pick six in the fifth play of the game by Jarek Hubert-Hughes. He's a guy who's had his imprint on the game as well. They're a team with a lot of weapons across the board. We see how they use him on third down. He's stepping into the pocket on that deep
There
out
it is.
corner again.
Holding.
A little bit of a hold. This time it's called Louis Beijing in space.
Yeah, that's exactly the first play when they at the end of the first half with 5 plays remaining. We just saw it again, that corner, 12 yards. It's there, and Louis Beijing.
But knowing that they cleared
Holding. Red. After yards gained. Up 5 yards, first down.
it is holding, and knowing that they're clearing the wide on Anthony Drysdale, are you surprised that the flat defender is not fading into cloud coverage underneath the out?
I actually am surprised at that because they ran it again double slants from the slot and snapper, so no one would be covering that area.
Exactly. There was nothing there. Ball thrown outside. Zach Swern reaches out of bounds, keeps it in bounds. It's a catch.
He's gonna make that catch all
Every
day,
time.
every day.
You literally throw it 1 yard out of bounds. He'll catch it from inbounds
Yep.
every time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it's indefensible.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just said, the ball is out of bounds, but he's catching it with his feet inbounds.
Absolutely. It's just perfectly located, something we've seen from Wiseman throughout the day-to-day. He brings in his huddle for second down. Let's see what Bruins have in mind here.
And watch now a hook and go from Zach Swern.
He's been running that hook a lot, so I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised. I
yeah,
wouldn't be
yeah.
surprised. It's a great area to do it because you can just throw it up to the back of the end zone. Wiseman moves to his left instead. He throws up to the back of the end zone.
Ooh.
And Jarek Hubert was not able to catch it there.
No.
Over Tweez? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But that was a lot of weight. I don't know if there was an earthquake in Montreal,
Yeah.
if you felt
Okay.
it, but I felt the Lachine Dome here. It's
Vibrate a
not
little
yet.
bit.
It's not yet breaking down. They're not doing the construction, but that was a start.
Got a head start.
Yeah.
As a hefty gentleman myself, I feel his pain. Now, third down for the Bruins.
Yep.
Good opportunity to take a shot there. For
Yeah, I
Gav
like that.
Wiseman. He's now still got 2 chances to convert.
Yep.
Waski snaps the ball. Wiseman moving to his right. Oh, delivers the ball. It's
he's
to Ben
big.
McMahon. Said bad ball placement.
he's
Nobody's catching
oh.
McMahon except no.
Oh, he got it.
Gav Wiseman got the flag.
Oh, he was taking that. If not for Gab Wiseman, he's taking that for 6.
Is that the game?
It's not the game. There's 18 minutes left.
Okay,
It's
that's why I asked the question.
it's a very easy question to answer.
It is.
Thank
They're
you.
not all tough questions. This isn't real journalism. Iggy, come on.
I want to see the replay here. Bad ball. Oh, well, he made a good play. He made a good play defensively.
He was
on it.
waiting for that route.
Yeah, he was waiting for it, exactly.
Wiseman didn't read on the opposite
No.
side of the route what would be there. Still, I think the ball placed a little too far out anyway.
A little too far out, exactly. It should have been more to
Yeah.
the inside.
Absolutely. And Wiseman now goes to rush Ben McMahon,
Yeah.
trying to repay the favor. Ball is snapped. He's looking. Oh! Almost
jeez.
undercut by Nelson Pereira. Remember, we talked about the aggressiveness of the flat defense. We see it there. And
Yeah, wow.
Pereira's
Nice
beside
play.
himself.
Absolutely nice play. That's his first read from Ben McMahon. Snapper, I mean, you see it right away on screen. He's just darting to the sideline. Nelson Pereira undercut it. That's a lot of speed, a lot of good decision making.
And intelligence. He's one of
Exactly.
the more intelligent defenders I've seen.
Yep.
He's really had his impact on games for Bruins so far. So it's really been impressive. Gab Wiseman set, but he's not going to rush this time. It's Louis Beijing, and nobody's running with Ben McMahon. We were wrong. Nobody can run with him.
Like as good as Nelson Pereira's decision making and intelligence, you just can't make up for it. You just can't make up for
There's
it
so
in
many
terms of
times
speed.
where McMahon has lined them up, and then bounced to the outside where Nelson's like, "Oh, I didn't even know there was more ground."
There's
there."
more. I played again against Ben McMahon. he did this exact same thing to me. I'm like, there's 2 yards to the sideline. I can get there. No, you can't.
He can get there.
You
can't get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Vultures now take the field again. We see Louis Bégin and Gab Wiseman lining up in the middle. We'll see who rushes. I believe it's going to be Gab Wiseman. He declares. Gab Wiseman takes off.
Oh, there's a
ball
deep
thrown
shot.
deep over the middle. Incomplete. Kevin Dunn complaining about a hold.
Yep.
And there's a flag.
Yes, there is a flag.
We'll have a listen in to the referee's call in a moment.
Not going to be DPI, but it is defensive.
I believe it's a hold.
Yeah.
We have illegal contact. Yellow. We're going to go up 5 first down.
Yeah, I played Bruins as well. That guy
Go up
does
5
it a lot.
first down.
Yeah.
He holds a lot.
Listen, again, I'm a bigger guy too. Jarek Hurtubise.
Yeah.
I'm trying with his name,
For
man.
my whistle,
Yeah.
he's got to come back and reset.
He will grab your shoulder so that your momentum can't.
My
let you run.
recommendation is do it on the hip. The ref see that less. The ball snapped. Ben McMahon looking. He's running. Nelson Pereira again unable to get there and led out of bounds by Zach Swerin. What do you even do?
He didn't know what to do. Flat on his feet. Thought he was going to the inside. And
it always looks like he's cutting back inside.
Yeah.
But he's always jumping outside, and there's still nothing.
So I wonder if, as a defender, do you just go?
You know that the second you do that, he's jumping inside.
He's jumping
right?
inside. So
With more
you don't win.
Because you're supposed to do the thing where you use the sideline as defender, right?
Yes.
And that's what we see Nelson Pereira do. It's the right decision. It's not working.
Unbelievable. It's crazy.
Ben McMahon ready to take the snap. He gets it. He looks immediately to his right. He delivers. Cole Antonio, nice catch. Cole Antonio's been very solid for the Vultures this game. Like I said, he's come along late in the season.
Yeah, exactly.
They're down.
He's their check down option. When something's not there, the deep shot, the run's not there, he's, as Tara doesn't have a mic off.
Tara forgot her mic on. It's okay though.
But he's the 7 to 10 yard hook option for them.
Absolutely. He's done a great job of that this game. We saw that in the first touchdown.
Yeah.
Of course, going to Cole Antonio.
Yep.
Ben McMahon trusting him again, adapting his playbook away from what we said, where they struggled to run to the outside early in the season. Ben McMahon with 2 guys in front of him, ball delivered over the top. Great patience by McMahon as he delivers to Farley.
Yeah, this is Mark Farley time here. It's once you cross the half here and in the red zone as they're approaching.
Absolutely. Ben McMahon throwing for 237 yards on 36 attempts in
First
the playoffs.
and 10.
So in 2 games, there's
Outside
still a
red
decent amount
zone.
of attempts considering
First
the
down
amount
can
of
be
That's
gained.
just a sign of an offense that's continuously moving.
Yep.
So the left side of the field, the left side of the offense, got to the line quicker. I think the primary read might be on the left side. It does look that way. A wheel by the snapper, James Drysdale. Instead, Ben McMahon takes off.
Oh.
And there's a flag.
I'm not sure.
It's a flag guard on Ben McMahon. I thought it might be.
Here. All right. Flag guard. Red. Spot here. Going back 5.
It's going back 5 as we hear from
before yards.
referee Tara Mrakic.
Yeah.
Great run again by Ben McMahon. Of course, just
Yeah.
not a satisfactory ending. And with a person with the experience of Theo Auger as a referee, there's no way you're going to buy him, right? Like his knowledge of FPF is everyone up here on this balcony combined times 10.
Yeah, exactly. We don't compare.
No.
Looks like they were about 8 to 10 yards out from the end zone.
Yeah. Drysdale sets the snap. He delivers to McMahon. McMahon rolling to his right. Ball fired to Cole Antonio, who slowed down for a moment. He could have maybe got more out of that.
Yeah, there was a bit of a confusion from him and from the defender. As soon as he spun out to try and go upfield, the flag just came off.
And the referees are huddling once
There's
again.
a penalty.
They're pointing at guys.
It's 99.
I never like getting pointed at.
We have 2 infractions on the play. We have holding, 99. We have illegal contact, 52. We're going to go to the 1 first down.
All right. They go to the first down.
Yeah.
2 penalties on Bruins.
Yeah, and like I said, 99.
First and goal, red zone.
As Tara turns off her mic. Yeah, that's the second holding penalty. Like I said, he was holding me a lot in my game. I had to tell Leo a couple times. Yeah, two penalties on this drive, costing them now.
Yeah, that might hurt them a lot, especially
yeah.
again they just got that turnover on Gab Wiseman. Wiseman needed help from his defense.
Yeah, watch Drysdale corner.
He's running that quick out instead. Ben McMahon moving but not panicking, moving back to his right, throws over the middle. It is caught. It is a touchdown by Salmon. Man, when you want to score touchdowns for the rest of your life, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's a true statement, and I now have to order salmon twice for dinner tonight.
Double salmon. Something fishy going on. All the dad jokes.
There's still about 11 minutes left in this game.
It's not over, but it's not looking
it's
good.
definitely not over. I was just wondering now if we have to talk about MVP talk. Did Salmon just raise his ranks?
It's just hard to not give it to Ben McMahon. He got the pick. He's been running. He's been buying all that time. His measuring stats have got to be out of this world.
So what does Salmon have to do to get the MVP?
Yeah, maybe another touchdown. Maybe another touchdown, maybe defensive play.
Definitely.
Ball snap, double rush on McMahon, who's going to run to the sideline, and he gets the corner anyway. Ball delivered, Kevin Donnett.
No look.
That's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. As we welcome back the live stream viewers, we had, there's no other way to put this, just a trash copyright claim. It's fixed, though. We're good to go. Sorry, folks. Sometimes we don't get the same love from our social media partners that we'd like to. So we're back as the Bruins take their snap. Quick pass thrown out to Waxu. The ball caught. Wascu. Ball caught after thrown by Gab Wiseman.
Can I just add on? We actually do license all of our music, and we do not use anything royalty-free. So whoever actually filed this complaint, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, because we pay. That's money that could be going to me. And that makes me very that bothers, because then at that point, why not give me more money?
Yeah, I think I'm only having one order of salmon.
Yeah, there's no choice. I got to pay for that music. Ball snap to Wiseman, second down. Again, quickly delivered to Waski as he makes his way to the sideline, but he is deflagged by Ben McMahon.
Yeah, a little bit of contact there, but it's incidental.
Nothing unsavory.
No. Very tasty indeed.
Absolutely. Gab Wiseman taking a little bit longer in the huddle than I'd like to, but I think he really needs to reset his offense because the reads are not exactly what he anticipated on this drive. He needs to find a way to get chunks of yards as the clock continues to tick.
As a soccer
now
ball comes
inside of 7 minutes.
Yeah, as a soccer ball comes onto the field. Oh, God.
Nobody likes that.
No. You're right. They only have Bruins 2 more drives left.
Ball snap to Wiseman. He looks to his left. He had an intermediate receiver, lost his footing.
Yeah, he slipped.
He had Alexandre Serrano for an easy first down.
Yeah, going back to your point, Pease, you're right. I don't like that they're not going into the hurry-up offense. They're more experienced than this. They should ask for the time, realize that 8 minutes means you only have this drive and one more left.
I was certain we saw Mathieu we met to start the game, and we haven't seen him since. It makes me wonder if there was an injury early in this game.
Yeah, you're right,
that
actually.
That affects this team a lot because that's an extra bit of speed that they don't have.
That's a lot of speed, yeah. Good catch.
Ball snap. Yeah, Wiseman running to his right, delivered over the middle to nobody. And that's a turnover on downs, is it not?
Yeah, it is. That was 4th down. Gab Wiseman getting a little rattled.
Yeah, James Drysdale getting there.
I'm actually very surprised. Usually Gab Wiseman, very calm, collected. Not there on this drive.
James Drysdale, 4 sacks in the playoffs. No sack on that play, but clearly the main reason why unable to complete the pass. Jerry Waski, he's got to know at that point where the field's open to him.
Yeah.
Gab Wiseman trying to lead him upfield. The two just not on the same page.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was almost as if he thought there was another receiver there.
Yep, and Vultures now have a chance to really stranglehold, get a good stranglehold.
My mistake, I thought we were inside of 7 minutes. We're actually inside of 8 minutes now.
Yeah.
I misread the clock, but Vultures get the ball. Wiseman looking to his left. He's going to run, and Nelson Pereira again on the sideline. This time gets the flag.
Oh, man, James Drysdale wide open in the end zone.
Wide open.
Oh, man, and usually I'm very surprised Ben McMahon didn't see him.
No. He just wanted that corner. But you know what? At the same time, he's taking precious time off the clock for Bruins.
True. Yeah, absolutely. Again, for those that don't know, in FPF, continuous running clock never stops, only for timeouts.
12-point lead. Bruins have not scored since the second to last drive in the first quarter, the first half.
Yeah, that's troublesome for them, and they it might cost them a Division D championship.
McMahon looking to deliver the ball quickly. Instead, he's going to move to his right. He cannot run this play. Throwing to the feet of Cole Antonio.
That's fine.
And there we
Good
go.
play. Yeah. Yeah, smart decision there. He realized it's better to be on third down here than potentially get intercepted.
And he can run again.
And he can run, exactly. Not running, for 1 or 2 yards. He can definitely get more than that. And because he was darting it, even if he gives Cole Antonio a chance for the ball, if it's a firing dart, he might bobble it. It might get in the air. It might get picked off.
Oh, it's smart. It's to the ground. You have a receiver there, so it won't be grounding. Third down now for Vultures. Important stop for Bruins. This is the only way they can make it a game, is to get a stop right now. Double rushes. Pereira closes in. And Alex St.
There's a sack.
Oh, it's a sack.
Unbelievable.
It seems
there was 5 yards of separation when he threw the ball. How did he get a sack? I need to see the replay on that one.
I'm surprised by that.
Not a great angle for a replay. Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get the Sky Cam to take a look at that.
Red wants to challenge the sack.
Yeah, I think that's a great call. That's a great challenge.
Pardon?
And referee in chief Leo Gervais
you don't get another
enters
challenge.
the fray.
That's it.
And we're going to take a look at this again. I, like you, thought the ball was out of his hand.
Yeah,
it's very clearly out of his hand. Yeah.
I hope we can
so
rewind it just a few seconds.
We'll see.
It doesn't
Your spot. Oh, over here.
All right, here's a good view of it. I hope the clock turn off the clock.
First
Eagle.
downs.
Clock's
and
running.
we have hold on.
Like 40 seconds.
Yeah, this is gonna be a great view of it.
The clock keeps ticking, of course, but it shouldn't, because this is an official timeout. So pay no attention to the clock. We'll try to keep you updated as we get updates from the referees.
That view's not going to give us anything.
Yeah, they only need to have 3 sets.
It's really the bird's
eye view is the only look at it.
Yeah.
It's in our preview cam as we're seeing it, as you guys are seeing the field cam. Gab Wiseman looks to get there late, but it's really tough to see.
Yeah, and
I don't know if there's a clean look.
Our replay view kind of glitches actually, and we don't get a great view.
That might just be the streaming to our monitor, though. So hopefully at home base they get a better look at it.
So, but what's the question? If they're not set on the line, then it's a procedure. Yeah, procedure penalty.
Referees giving us some input.
Yeah.
How they see.
And maybe they don't realize the mic's still on, so I hope that Tampa Bay referee, that referee in the game of the Tampa Bay said, when he called out, hey, I think we should call holding on this play.
Luckily, there's not 2 referees I trust more to have a live mic on.
They're challenging the sack. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Than Tara and Theo. We're taking another look at it here from the bird's eye. It's just tough to see exactly when the flag comes off.
Before the ball was released.
It's okay, so even if your arm is in motion, that's not good enough. The ball needs to be released for the sack to count or not count.
Like still right now? Oh wow.
Ben McMahon has seemed to have trouble handling the double rush.
The double rush, I'm surprised by that.
He doesn't need to move. He has. Look at this. Look at it. We see the replay. He's got 2 open wide receivers. And he's running away from them.
Great point there.
Because if Nelson Pereira is coming in to cover it, is coming to rush, then his receiver should be open.
Yeah, he's clearly more comfortable rushing from the left, so they're taking that away from him, and clearly not as comfortable throwing when he's on the run to the right.
If he just stands there and hits Farley there, it's an easy game.
True. Absolutely.
Now, it looks like he may have gotten it off anyway. We'll have to see what the official ruling is up here. Play stance is called.
Yeah, as Leo shouts out to Tara. Play stands.
It looks as though it's not even that it's inconclusive. It actually stands. Stands is called.
And the call on the field was a sack.
Yeah.
Huge play.
Huge play by Bruins.
And they're punting.
That's what the Bruins needed.
Wow.
So remember, this clock no longer means anything because it's been ticking the entire time.
There's now a new clock on the left side.
New clock on the left side. It takes the place of the Bruins score. They haven't scored enough points anyway, so let's give them time instead.
Yeah, there is not 21 minutes left. There is 3:34.
Ball punted, of course, to the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
Gab Wiseman in his own end zone. James Drysdale looking to apply the pressure. He comes in. The ball delivered immediately to Zach Swern on the sideline. That's his thing. They need to call a play immediately.
They need to go and hurry up offense. I don't know what they're doing.
As,
It's
Wiseman
already too
seems
much
to be
time.
calling a bit of a sugar huddle, though. He's getting the routes out as quickly as he can.
Yeah.
Again, I learned it from somewhere, and that's one of the guys I've learned it from. Gab Wiseman, so good at communicating his plays. He gets the ball, he delivers it quickly to the outside. Alex St. Arnaud gets shoved down a little bit, but no call.
Yep.
As the offense of the Bruins is moving.
He cannot waste time talking to the ref. He needs to get back into the huddle, get the call off. Question
realize where you are, right? This is the finals.
Yeah.
If you lose today, there is no tomorrow. As bleak as that seems. Then again, it's a worldwide pandemic, so that might be the case anyway.
Peace, question for you.
Answer from you.
Do you use your timeouts here, or do you save them for on
I
the
would use the
defensive
timeouts
side?
here. Guarantee that you have as much time as possible.
Oh,
That's
is
a great
good.
catch.
Oh, what
That's
a
a great catch.
Catching it in the air, getting his 2 feet on the sideline. What a catch by Louis Bégin.
Does he even have a spine or just like an elastic band?
No, exactly. I asked myself the same question because I'll make a similar catch, hopefully. I'll hurt my back on the play.
Yeah, you're never coming back.
He's bouncing back up, no problem.
We might as well just put a coffin there for you, and we'll just put you down on the ground.
That's bleak. You're turning bleak here.
It is. It's just I like when games are close. It's not close right now.
No, it's coming though. It's coming.
We'll see. We'll see if my mood turns completely. Ball on that smash out again to Zach Swern. He actually had Louis Bégin over the top.
Yeah, exactly. I saw the same thing.
He had a touchdown and he did not take the chance.
Yeah.
Maybe the nerves get into Gab Wiseman like we talked about.
As we're in the 2-minute drive here with they're at about the 6-yard line.
Wiseman takes a snap, looks to his left, delivers quickly. Waski unable to get into the end zone.
Yeah.
Deflagged. It looked like he was deflagged 8 times.
It looked like
it was once. It looked like 8.
Yeah, Gary McMahon with the tackle there. You're right. It almost looked like Gary McMahon deflagged himself and lifted his own flag, but no, he got the snapper's flag.
Gary McMahon, who does have an interception during these playoffs, unable to make the play there, but he did get the flag. He's lined up in front of St. Arnaud as always. Ball goes out to St. Arnaud, and it is a touchdown.
Yeah.
There we go. We're back in it. I'm in a better mood. We'll always have Paris.
And touchdowns.
Yeah, absolutely.
The touchdowns make me happy.
Is there a country with less touchdowns scored in general than Paris?
No, we've recruited a lot of French players from France. They're pretty good at flag football.
There we go. So maybe
no.
We've spoken into existence. We've spoken into an existence.
So the Bruins need to use their timeouts on the Vultures' next drive.
Yeah, just start taking them because the last plays are untimed anyway.
Yep. And this is going to be good.
Yeah, it is caught by Bégin in the back of the end zone.
That was for 2. That is not a touchdown. That's the extra point.
Yes, my mistake.
Yeah.
Extra point.
Yeah.
But it is for 2 points. It is 26-22. Vultures lead the Bruins.
And there's roughly 23 seconds. We're not exact on that.
Perhaps
on that
more,
time.
perhaps less. But we do know time moves in one direction. And has the Bruins taken a timeout all game?
I don't believe they have.
I don't
so
believe they have either.
So
there's probably more time as we get the notes from the production booth, but we'll see. It's again because the last plays are timed anyway. You don't need to save them for the 5 plays.
Right. Okay. So
It's
you take them after this play.
Take them as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Guarantee as many plays as possible. That quick cut off this time by Louis Bégin.
Oh,
Kevin Donnet caught a great diving tackle by Jarek Hurtubise. I really hope I'm getting that right.
Yeah, the name
Can
pronunciation.
you try it one time instead?
No, I'm not going to try.
Jarek H.
Yeah. The tackle, it was more difficult than the name pronunciation.
The tackle by who?
By JH.
JH, baby. JH making a tackle.
So they did use their timeout there, of course. Bruins smartly using that.
Yeah.
They'll.
Now there's no choice, right? It's got to come now.
Hurtubise. Jarek Hurtubise.
Hurtubise. Marc-Andre, you could tell us at any point if we got it right. Ball snapped. Thrown over the top by Brendan. He wants to get. Kevin Donnet can only get one hand on it.
Oh, man. That would have
ended the game immediately.
Timeout Bruins.
Blown coverage by Bruins also.
Oh.
But look, they've moved Louis Bégin in because they want to take away the run. They want to be able to take away those quick outs.
Right.
But it does
leave you vulnerable.
Exactly, because normally what the Bruins want to do is take away the deep ball.
Yeah.
That deep ball. Listen, if you don't make a play, it doesn't matter if you allow the deep ball or not, right?
Yeah. Ben McMahon didn't have to put so much juice on it. He had 7 yards of separation. Kevin Donnett did.
He was so open.
Oh man,
He was so
he didn't need to throw so much.
Third down
big third
for
down
the
in this.
Vultures.
Yeah.
We see 2 guys in the rush zone, but it's only
Double rush.
It's a double rush, absolutely. And
And he got a pick.
Louis Bergeron with the pick.
Oh, big turnover here.
That was a terrible decision by McMahon. How can he not handle the double rush?
It's flustered.
No sense
He's
to me.
flustered. And that is me saying that, not the not the playback.
I believe it was if I'm not mistaken,
Unbelievable.
I think the original playback was Theo Auger who was reffing this game.
Who said that?
Yeah,
He's
the original
flustered.
"He's flustered" I think was.
Oh, it's him. Oh,
was
okay.
him. I could be wrong. It's been a while. It's
So
been a while.
It's
Again, our
telling,
first finals in about 700 or so days.
Yeah. Wow. What a turn in this game.
Gav Wiseman now with new life throws the ball to no life. The ball hits the sideline. Sadly,
So, oh, wow. They're
rushing
there's-
back to the huddle though, so it appears there's still time left on the clock.
There is still time. I wonder. Don't they? They need the score. That's for sure.
And the thing is, so like, if you're Gav Wiseman and you see Gary McMahon's not moved from that spot, he's never going to go into the huddle. He knows he's always in the flat. So
Yeah.
Gav Wiseman's got to know that as well.
Yeah.
He moves to his right, and Gary McMahon almost making that play, but
Yeah, almost.
Waski getting the catch once again. He's had a huge game.
Yes, he has. Going back to Gary McMahon covering Alex Saint-Arnaud in the slot. Sorry, unable to just barely unable to make a play over the snapper. Yes, he's made a huge contributions for the Bruins today.
If there's 5 plays left.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. 5 plays left. If Bruins score, is the person who scores getting the MVP?
No,
Who do you think gets the MVP for Bruins?
at this point,
Maybe Louis Bergeron with that huge
or,
pick.
or Gab. Yeah, it could be Louis.
Gav Wiseman threw
if-
that pick though.
If Bergeron scores,
Wiseman moving to his right
Oh.
again. Zach Swern gets undressed on the sideline. This is FPF after dark after all. You know, it is the evening. A little late programming here.
you know what? I don't know how the Bruins team is handling this. I'm getting a little nervous up here in the broadcast booth. I would, once you're fixated in the game, once you're in the moment, I guess those nerves aren't there as much. Let's see what the Bruins can do. They're down 4 with 4 plays remaining.
The copyright claim, by the way, was on that the Simone's ukulele music.
Unbelievable.
Apparently. So even though we didn't violate copyright and paid for it, Facebook decided against that. Now with the base formation, moving to his right, it's delivered over the middle.
It's a touchdown! Oh, there's a flag!
But there's a flag
It
for
looks
now. Alexandre Saint-Arnaud with a touchdown.
it looks like roughing the passer.
It looks like it will be. And man, I'm just a broadcaster in front of a boy asking for touchdowns, and that's what we got.
What a key touchdown. That's obviously easy to say. I think they can apply the penalty onto the extra point here.
They should apply it onto the drive to maximize the amount of field that Ben McMahon has to get.
Absolutely.
I would absolutely apply it on the next drive.
6. Yeah, there's no point in going for 2. I hope Tara can explain it with her mic on. Yeah, no explanation that we can hear here.
She probably just turned her mic off after having it on for so long.
Yes. I'm gonna say they were smart enough to apply it on the next Vultures drive.
We'll see soon enough. Ball snapped to Wiseman, just off his left hip. He takes a sack,
yeah.
not willing
Yeah.
to turn the ball over.
Yeah.
The Bruins do lead 28-26. They could have just declined the convert.
They wasted. Oh, there's no
There's
time.
no plays. There's no time. There's no plays. They just wasted our time. Don't worry, that's not valuable.
Yeah. Yeah, they are applying it from the 1.
Yeah, that's the right move.
Yeah, of course.
Again, the veterans on Bruins, not surprised.
Yeah, making
Ben
the right
McMahon
call.
has a lot to make up for because he made that mistake on his own. I believe there's 4 plays left.
3.
3 plays.
Yeah.
My mistake. We're guessing. I don't know.
I'm pretty
Whatever, we'll figure it out
Yeah,
soon.
3 plays. 3
There's
plays.
3-ish plays.
And they're not whistled in.
Ben McMahon should change the play though, because we all saw the play. It's those double slants with the deep
Yeah.
hooks.
They're not, though.
They're not going to change play.
Size.
Okay. Ben McMahon rolling with his receiver, throwing over the top to Kevin Donnett and missing him. He just hasn't had the touch on deeper throws.
He needed a nice chunk of yards on first down.
Donnett was wide open. He just didn't throw it at him.
Yeah, true.
Just to throw it at him.
So Peace, 2 plays. Can they do it?
I almost think
I
I think we can see a double rush.
Yeah. That wouldn't be smart. I wouldn't do that here.
I agree because again, just hit the sideline and get you got to get as many yards as possible.
Okay, you want a 15-yard hook?
Yeah,
Come back?
exactly. But I think if he doesn't get the double rush, he should run. They haven't stopped it all day.
No.
Throwing up the ball instead to Anthony Drysdale. It's knocked down by St. Arnaud. Last play, I don't know if Vultures got it. I don't know if they can. I don't know if Benny's got the arm to throw that 39-yarder.
He does, though.
All right.
It didn't show it on that last play.
It was not there on that play.
It was definitely a duck of a ball.
He just hasn't had the touch on the deep ball today, is my worry. He'll have to go with a hard count, maybe second QB.
Yeah, get the...
just running it from your own red zone. I mean, if there's ever a time to do it, it's now in the finals.
Yeah, I definitely go with the hard count. Get Gab Wiseman to jump offside, have him step back so you can buy yourself...
There's not a guy I think will jump less offside than Gab Wiseman, mind you, but we'll see it.
Mark Farley doesn't have the ball, the arm for it.
I don't get it.
And that's it. Your
That's
Bruins.
the way the game ended, I guess.
I'm shocked.
I am despondent with that ending, but I'm thrilled for Bruins.
Yeah.
They are your division D1 champions. Gold over Burgundy. 28-26. One of the most exciting games of the night so far. The 2021 FPF championship so far has been an absolute wondrous occasion. It's given us some excellent moments, but perhaps a little disappointing at the end.
Just a little bit, just on that last play, as Louis Bégin has his son on the field, sharing his exploits here on the pitch. What bit of a bad ending on that last 3 plays. They really mismanaged their drive. But kudos to Bruins. They found a way. They were down 2 scores with about 3 minutes and 45 seconds left.
All right, guys, good to go. All right.
We're getting some input here from Rob Campana.
Trying to hold T-shirts and
President
trophy here. So, all right, heck of a game. These guys were down by 14 points not too long ago. Fought all the way back. I present the division D1 trophy to the Bruins captain, Nelson Pereira.
Bruins winning their first championship as a franchise.
Awesome. That's awesome because it's been since I've started playing 2017. They were in the lower divisions with us. So I believe from there, if not a little longer. So it's nice to
the
see
FPF Cup, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. So nice to see them finally get their championship.
Guys, last thing to announce. This was a tough one. Finals MVP goes to Alexandre Saint-Arnaud.
Yes!
Wow.
Alex St. Arnaud wins the MVP.
It was a tight race for the MVP. We thought it was between Gab Wiseman and Louis Bégin. Alex
he did score the game-winning touchdown. He had some couple of key plays as well on defense. So well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was
Nelson,
one.
Can we get a few words? All right, so I'm here with Bruins captain, longtime captain, founder of this Bruins franchise, Nelson Pereira. How does it feel to finally win a spring or winter championship?
Very good, very good. Been trying for a long time. It's not as easy as it seems. When you come into the league, you think, oh, it's easy to win. You play football your whole life. Next thing you know, it's not the same. The competition here is incredible.
And you recruited quite the team here, Nelson, right? So, I mean, Gab was one of the first, quote-unquote, young guys to come in. Then you had Zach, and now, obviously, Louis. So talk to us a little bit about this version of the Bruins team, why it was different than other ones in the past.
Well, that's what Mathieu's been playing a bit. Zach's been there since the beginning. Alex, Jerry's been a big part of the team, also helps snapping. Louis was the key we're missing, though. That safety in the middle, a bit of speed and some height, and helps out on offense, big thing.
Great. And finally, just about this game. You guys are down 14. I mean, the resiliency to come back. Just talk to us a little bit about that comeback in the second half.
Yeah, we never gave up, right? Like we know we've been playing all year long. We've been winning games. We knew we could trust Gab for sure to take care of the offense. We just needed 1 or 2 stops, and we got it. Defense came through.
All right, class act all the way. Captain of the Bruins, Nelson Pereira. Congratulations, Nelson.
And that was it. That was some words at the end by team captain Nelson Pereira. Nelson Pereira had a big play, and he had a huge role in applying the additional pressure to Ben McMahon. Yeah. We saw how Vultures altered their approach to dealing with McMahon. it improved. It was a bit more aggressive, either a double rush or staggered rush at times. Interesting approach. I thought McMahon would have handled it better, but I'm sure as soon as the team saw, hey, he's not handling it well, let's keep going to it.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why he couldn't really adjust to it. He should have seen it coming more often, didn't, and it lost him the game. He threw the pick to Louis Bégin. They were up in this game by 14, like Rob just said. They lost this game.
That pick, is it a great play by Louis Bégin, or, in the words of Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman, big mistake by Ben McMahon?
It is a good play by Louis Bégin, but it's more of a bad throw by Ben McMahon. It cost him the championship.
Absolutely. It's really sad to see. I was really, look, either way, someone was going to lose this game. So, you know, they're both teams that you'd like to see win, right? You see Vultures and what they've done as a collective together, persevere over time, move up into Division D. Same thing from Bruins.
Exactly. You saw like a mirror image kind of just on opposite sides.
It's like a feel-good story no matter what we got out of it. Alexandre Saint-Arnaud, again, it's always cool when one of the stars on the team doesn't win the MVP.
Yeah, the unsung hero.
He definitely was the unsung hero today. He was involved in a lot of ways, and again, catching the game-winning touchdown means something in a game like this.
Absolutely, and I'm glad we saw it that way as well. So, you know, kudos to him. Kudos to the Bruins. Congratulations, well-deserved on a Division D1 championship.
Bruins 28, Vultures 26. Your Division D1 champions. Congratulations, Bruins.